Go live na. Hi guys. Can you hear me clearly? So, Dodger. Hi, good evening, Dodger, at the Southern California. What time is it now in California? It's the same here too in the Philippines that it's raining. Icy cold Sweden. Okay. It's also cold here too. Um, but it's not the same as your temperature there. I think it's mm, 26 degrees here in San Carlos City because it's raining, because they say there's a low pressure. So for us, that's really cold already. That's the reason why we're not really using the fan right now because it's cold. Yeah. So we're just using or connecting to our phone right now and using data just to inform you. Uh, we're just using data. We're just connecting to our phone right now because our Wi-Fi is having. I-switch na ko, Habs. Hi, Carl. Hi, Robert. And hi, Ben. Good morning to, good evening to all of you. Hi, Texas. How's weather? I So I guess we have technical difficulties right now because our internet provider is still they don't have any clue or any uh, I don't know they fix our when they fix our internet to get the phone, and it's really hard because it's a bit really so disconnected since the I think I need to switch through the phone because I think it's much better. We're still experiencing technical difficulties, but yeah, we're still continuing this live. It's been a while that we had a live. So today's topic is about the the matter.
Hi guys. Sorry for switching phones, but it's really
really hard right now to it's really hard right now because of lacking of internet. So now I'm using the phone, the extra phone right now. So Carl, what's the temperature there in Sweden since it's really cold? Also, Dodger, like what's the temperature there in your country in Southern California? Yeah. Well, there's two of you. Yeah, because I'm using a phone. Um, and Roger is trying to fix the other one, and he's using a different phone right now so that he can be with this live. He's still fixing everything. Yeah. So now we're just using data for our live, and we can't prolong the live. I think 2 hours or 2 hours and a half would be uh, I think 2 hours and a half would be much preferable. So DJ, well, there's two of you, yeah. So guys, we're really thankful for the outcome of our video, our rather, and thanks so much for supporting us. It really means a lot to us that our views was like it really was amazing that the views went up to 1,000. It was really overwhelming. We were so happy that some of the videos already are increasing for the views, and that really helped us when it comes to like promoting our channel. We have a lot of viewers right now and a lot of subscribers that were added to our channel. So we were so happy. Thank you so much, guys, for continuing supporting us, and welcome to new subscribers. We're so happy. I don't know, like I was shocked when I actually saw the 1,000 views because most of our video would just, I think the most high views was when I saw that actually went 1,000, 4,000, 5,000. It was like, oh my God, I think this would be a spectacular way to download more videos. So it really encouraged us guys to download more videos for you. So thank you so much. And again, don't hesitate to recommend what would be the topic that we would be um, talking about, because that would be also helping us to make a content. So, uh, Roger, I have faith in you fixing your Wi-Fi. Yeah. Then I would say that he's good at fixing stuff, especially when it comes to the internet, the computer, and everything. He's a technical guy. Dodger, it's 43 degrees Fahrenheit in Southern California. That's really cold. I'm just lucky that in the Philippines it's just 26 or 25 degrees here. Very comfortable, and for us that's already cold. Robert, 4 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees Fahrenheit here. Oh, I guess I would just stay at the house at that temperature, and I would be very close to the heater because I'm not really used to cold weather. My body is built to be in a tropical island. Um, Next is Carl. Right now it's 0 degrees Celsius, but most days lately it's been like minus
3, -5. I'm in southern Sweden. Rest of the country is colder. Okay, really. So -5 and -3 is already, you're really lucky if you have that weather or temperature in Sweden. So I'm just lucky I'm in 26 degrees Celsius right now. Hi, Michael. Good evening. Good morning in the Philippines. Hello. Next is BJ. It's 19 degrees Celsius here now. Earlier today, it was 27 degrees. Orlando, Florida. Okay. So that's actually amazing that Orlando has that, I think, a little bit warm weather. Um, Maybe that's the reason why most foreigners are taking vacation in Orlando. But I've heard, just correct me, BJ, if I'm wrong. I've heard that even though it's 19 degrees Celsius there or 27 degrees Celsius, the beach or the water in the beach is a little bit colder. But I'm not sure. Virginia, Fast Tech. Okay. Robert, 78 degrees Fahrenheit is not bad here. Yeah, it's not really bad, but for us here in the Philippines, mga, hi, I'm back. The signal here is really not stable. So we're sorry, guys, if bear with us. Yeah. So Roger is on like using our daughter's phone. Yes. So the topic for today, guys, is about the internet provider here in the Philippines. So one of our subscriber comment, what are the internet providers here in the Philippines? So in the Philippines, we have Globe, the one that we're using right now, PLDT, that is owned by Smart. So we have those two, but apparently right now, um, both of them are down. Even John, our neighbor, John, our neighbor, has trouble of his internet right now because the wire was cut, right? The wire was cut because of the fallen trees. I think it's the same as us too, that our wires, both of the wires of our provider are, I think they were cut because of the typhoon. So now we're waiting and no one's answering us. We're asking Globe if they can fix it right away, but they can't. For PLDT, one of the person that actually put the internet here said that their supervisor is on leave, which is not a, I think that's an inappropriate answer, because if you are a provider, you need to be available 24/7. 24/7. So if one supervisor is not available, there would be another supervisor that would be answering all the necessary question. So Haley just finished taking a bath right now. Still waiting for Roger though. So Apparently, guys, we have our new video called What Filipinas Feel. Voting po. So, again, guys, so is voting right now. As I said, we're just using mobile phone data for have this live stream because it's been a while that we had a live stream because of the situation right now. So uh, for the outcome of Odette, outcome of Odette right now is there are a lot of places that the typhoon were like the outcome of the typhoon was horrible, especially in Leyte and Palawan. Cebu right now, I didn't have any contact with my parents, and the last time that we had connection or I had contact with them was I guess that was no, 1 week ago. 1 week ago that they said that they were fine, but all of the food. So Roger is already here. Thank God. So yeah, just worried for my parents right now because all of the food there, the water, even everything is really high, and um, I guess that they don't have the money to buy food. I provide them just a small amount of money. I guess that was like $100. Yeah, $100. I sent money to them before the typhoon because I send them money for their Christmas. But apparently, after 2 3 days, the typhoon went in the Philippines area of the responsibility. And I didn't know actually because of we're really busy here. Um, we didn't know that there is a typhoon coming, and we didn't know also that it would be really strong. So I was like thinking, good thing that I sent them $100 because they would really need the money. It can get hot here in summer, 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, down to zero Celsius one rare occasion in winter. The ocean can be warm in midsummer. Ah, okay. But now, how about the ocean right now or the beach right now? Is it warm or cold since it's already winter in Orlando? Good thing that you actually asked, DJ. I'm not being also and support that subscriber. I'm really thankful for the subscriber that really helped Novi and my family survive
Hello, ato ko nang gawas. Hello, can you hear me? All right, okay. So, as we should go outside and check if we can have a better connection.
I'm already in.
All right. All right. Hello. Good morning from the Philippines. How are you guys doing?
I guess you're a little bit choppy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Clear.
So, guys, I'm outside. It's so cold. It's raining.
Yeah, it's raining here again. There's a low pressure, and they said it will be turned out to typhoon again. So hopefully, not that strong like Odette, because people are right now are recovering from that typhoon. So hopefully, um, everything will be good. So
Hi, Kyle. Good evening. Good morning from the Philippines. BJ said, sorry to hear your parents are having a hard time after the storm. Yes, they're really having a hard time right now, especially that all of the necessary things that they want are so expensive, like the water, the food, everything is already expensive. Um, the ocean is chilly during winter. You would need to wear a wetsuit.
okay,
Um, I I I can't actually. I don't know how to swim. I'm just asking because some of our customers in my company are going to Orlando because they say that um, the weather or the temperature there is a little bit hotter compared to the other countries in the US. Um, Esme's connection is better now. Yeah, because I went outside.
yeah, that's
They
good. That's good. What about me? Can you hear me clearly?
for you it's a little bit choppy.
Oh
It's
no.
a little bit choppy. I guess you need to come out too. You need to come out.
All right. So I would like to say hi to Robert, Ben Casey, DJ, oh, also Texas Soy, Michael Miller, hello, Virginia or Virginia, Kyle, yes. How are you doing, guys? Merry Christmas and advance Happy New Year. I hope you will enjoy and have a good time with your family during Christmas.
Like everything right now is so choppy. Even I'm already outside. Like everything needs to be like you really need to go and check the signal. Even like the electricity inside the house, sometimes it turns out like off. So Roger went out already. Yeah, everything is a little bit hard for us right now. Even our work was affected up until now. We can't work at all because we don't have internet. We're just using data, and it cannot support our system in the computer. Uh, like now everything is a little bit hard for us because we would like welcome the new year without any salary because we didn't work. But it's okay. Hi, Michael. Hi, how's the weather there? Yes, it was warm today. Shorts and t-shirts weather. Okay, that's good. So for you, it's I guess that's a comfortable weather, right? So let's actually talk about the previous vlog that we made. Like, what do most Filipinos think about Black Americans, or what do most Filipinos think about foreigners? So most Filipinos actually think about Black people. For me, with like without experience before, now I've been talking to a lot of Black Americans, and I've already like spoken to a lot of foreigners. But before that, I didn't like communicate with them. I didn't speak to them. Before I was actually a little bit afraid because if you see a Black American and you never like communicate with them, you would think that, oh, they have that strong personality. And I would say that I was like thinking that most Black American were you cannot talk to them directly. I was like thinking about that. That's my first impression. But when I get to work in the call center industry and talk and also communicate with them, I was actually thinking that most Black Americans are really religious. They're very outspoken. Um, they're really direct, and they're much friendlier and much like approachable. Um, it it erased my thought before that I was scared at the previous communication that I like the first communication that I had with a Black American. It erased my thought that why would I be scared of these type of people? Because looking like low appearance. You have that strong physical appearance that most Filipinos are afraid to approach. But now that I've experienced uh, communicating with Black Americans and even other foreigners, interba, come on. So right now that I've experienced like talking to them, I would say it's really opposite of what my first impression had for you guys. Um, not all just Black Americans, but all culture, all every color, every foreigner. It really widened my thought about foreigners. I thought that I cannot communicate with them because of the different culture. Um, I cannot communicate with them, or I cannot be friends with them because maybe they have different behavior. So it really erased everything about what I think I know. Once you get to know a person, then you would really think that, oh, they're really different. Um,
Yeah.
so thank you so much, Robert. And he said that my favorite Filipino couple. And This is so you have a Hispanic couple too that you love. That's good to know, Robert. Really, thank you so much for your support. We really we really are happy that we met you guys. Every one of you actually helped us to improve more in our vlogs, improve more in our channel. Without you guys, we would not be, experiencing this one right now. We would really be having a hard time, especially now that we can't work. But because of your support, we're still we're still fighting. We're still fighting for this situation right now. Roger
Yeah.
asked me, blog, there has always been that perception of Black Americans through movies, news, and media. Yeah, I think because of the TV, because of the movie. That's the reason why we think that Black Americans before, if you never meet a Black American in person, that's the reason why we think that, oh, I think I can't approach a Black American because I think they're a little bit aggressive. They're a little bit of like you cannot communicate with them often because of the movies. Because, most Black American, their leading role in social media or movies, news medias, um, they had that strong personality. Maybe that's the reason why most Filipinos right now is a little bit hesitant to communicate. But I think the new generation right now is welcoming all different colors in the Philippines and also foreigners. Michael said there is good and bad in all cultures and races. Yeah, that's true. That's a fact actually. That's really a fact that there is a bad and a good. I have that good personality and I also have that bad personality. So every one of us has that negative and a positive personality.
Correct. I'm just listening here. Am I like still chatty or no?
So Roger is still having difficulties of getting signal, guys. As for me, I'm outside. It's a little bit cold here, but it's okay. So Robert said we are just like any other culture or race. We definitely have our flaws, but there is so much history and talent among us. We all are not an uneducated drug dealers, gang members, or freeloaders. So I would say that nowadays, because of actually social media, I would say that most Black American excel in every field, um, not only sports but also like everything, talent, businesses, even in the movies. Black Americans are really the opposite of what they experienced before. um I think that's the reason why most just correct me if I'm wrong, that most of Black Americans right now are like excelling in every field because they already have that freedom that you didn't have before. I think maybe. I'm 100% Native American Indian, but people always think I'm just an African American. Wow. I think I can determine a Native American Indian and an African American. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm so focus on the structure of the face. Maybe that's the reason why I can determine them. Because I don't, I think I'm just watching a lot of movies. Yeah, because in some movies, there are also Native American Indian and also African American. Some Filipinos can't determine that, or no, most of Filipinos can't determine African American too, and also um, Native American Indian. Okay, Dave, I cannot pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry, but yeah, what is the temperature when you say it's cold there? For me, I'm a warm-blooded person, so for me, it's if it's already 25 below 25 degrees Celsius. I don't know what's the Fahrenheit for 25 degrees. I think it's 75, or I'm not sure for Fahrenheit. Um, if it's 25 below, that's already cold for me. So now, because it's raining right now, the temperature right now in San Carlos is about, I guess, 26 or 25. And I'm just wearing a sleeveless. That's the reason why I'm a little bit cold. But I know, guys, all of you are experiencing really, really cold weather that I never experienced. I never seen snow, and I never experienced so I believe you guys it's cold. So Ben Casey, I'm always positive towards everyone when I'm down. Play music and dance. Wow, that's really cool that you really go with a positive view in life. Not all of us can have that positive view.
Yes.
And sometimes a little bit sad, but I always try to be positive because I have Haley. I need to be strong. And thank you so much for the super sticker, Kuya Buffalo Dan or Brother Dan. Uh, we really appreciate all of you guys helping us. We really do. Also, Kuya Buffalo Dan is also one of our repeating or one of our supporters all the time. We really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for the love and support. We really never imagined that you know that our channel would increase for the subscribers and the videos that we uploaded would reach 1000 views. We really didn't expect that because um we're just normal people. We are already happy if we reach like 500 views, but now we're reaching 1000 views for our videos, and we really are happy for that. It's really overwhelming, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, next is BJ said Esme doesn't know what cold is. Yeah, I don't know what cold is. I was born here and raised here, and I never seen snow. So, of course, I don't know what's the definition of cold. Robert, it is still uphill battle in certain areas of socio-economic system. Discrimination definitely still exists. Yeah, even here in the Philippines, there's a lot of people that discriminate other people because of their appearance. For me, most Filipinos have this high standards of beautiful. I think you already know that because we have a video for that. Most Filipino people would have that high definition of beautiful. If you're white, you have that nice figure. Um, You have that long nose. That's their true definition of beauty. But I don't think so. Everybody is unique. Everybody is beautiful. For me, because we are created by God. I don't know about your religion, guys. I respect all of your religion, but in my religion, we are created by God. And everybody,
Mhm.
every one of us are beautiful. So, Kuya Buffalo Dan, just checking in. My
Yes,
wife
that
loves your vlog. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy if someone would comment. I love your vlog. I love your videos. It really makes me want to encourage more videos for you guys, even though it's a
mercy.
little bit embarrassing to interview other people. But for me, because of you guys, it really encouraged me to like so I can't wait until I'm there and complain about the warm winter there. I'm so sorry, Robert. Yes, for me, you that cold weather that most Filipinos never experience. Only um, people in Baguio knows that winter feeling because their temperature there can drop as low as I guess like 5 degrees, 10 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees, yeah, Celsius. Never experienced that, but yeah, you can definitely come here. Me and Roger would really welcome you, especially Navi. Um, we would welcome you, and you would really experience what is the winter weather here in the Philippines. Okay, next, Will. Thank you so much, Will. Thank you so much again. Please support us, guys. If you like our video, please smash that like button. If you want to also share it to your friends, you can share our videos if you want. Next is Robert. Wait until you experience your first snowy winter. Hopefully, sometime in the future. Yeah, in the future, I hope so because I really want to touch snow. The only, I think, experience that I've tried to imagine that I'm touching snow is when our freezer would have that thick ice, and to I tried to touch it, and I imagine that it's snow. I think that's the same feeling, but it's really different. I know, but I'm just imagining. Oh, maybe this is the like close to snow. Rudy. Hi, Rudy. Good morning in Guam. Good morning here in the Philippines.
Good
Dennis,
morning.
good morning. Normal for you is wonderful in others' perspective. I'm still wanting to visit the Philippines, maybe even more and the Filipinos want to visit the West. That's great. You should come here, Dennis. I think Dennis is a new subscriber. Thank you so much, Dennis, for subscribing to our channel, and thank you for also commenting here in our live. I hope that you would really enjoy our channel and you support us in our blogs. Thank you so much, Dennis. Robert. Okay. Okay. Nathan, how is the government in the Philippines set up? Just a basic civics overview. The government here, just honestly speaking, it's a little bit slow. Like I think most of you know that President Duterte
I don't know if you heard the news about him, but he's actually doing his best. But every island has its mayor, and every mayor has a different personality. So even though the president would do his best in everything and tries to like solve every problem in the Philippines, but if the like members, mayors in every island would not cooperate, I think it would still be the mayor here is actually very helpful. Um, he's very attentive to people's needs, and he will directly solve everything as fast as he can. Right now, for internet providers, of course, he's not depends on the mayor's each and every island. Because the presidency or the president right now is having a huge problem right now. I can't tell because I never watch the news anymore because of the situation happening right now. And there's a lot of negative things in the news and false accusation of everyone. So that's the reason why I'm not really listening to the news. But for Roger, yeah, he is listening to the news. He's updated with every type of news. I don't know if Roger is still there. Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I we can hear you.
Okay, that's
Next
good.
is
That's yeah,
Ruby.
that's me.
Okay,
Yeah.
going home for lunch, guys. Talk to you from home.
All right.
Okay, you
Thank
take
you, Rudy.
care, Rudy. Yeah, take
Take
care.
care.
Amping. BJ said, yes, Roger and Esme, keep the new videos coming. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Again, without your comments, without your suggestions, we can't get that interesting topic. Because the reason why we uploaded those series, those videos that were interesting, is we just saw that in the comments that you actually asked. That's the reason why we made those videos. So again, for us, if you provide advices, you provide comments that you want to know more about the Philippines, that's already a huge help for us. Um, we take that as an advice for you guys because you care. Okay,
Yes,
we're
that's
not
correct.
taking that negatively, we're taking that as a positive because
Correct.
it's really hard to make content, and because of you guys helping, for us it's a little bit easy now.
Yeah. So what we want to share to you guys is like also our experiences, situation here in the Philippines, because you'll not want to um, like know what what's like here in the Philippines. Not only just Filipinas, but also the culture, the ethnicity here in the Philippines. So we are here to help you. If you have questions, you can ask questions in the comment section, and we'd love to answer or make videos about your question or regarding your question.
Yeah, that's true. So R68DBR said that the politics are so depressing nowadays. Yeah, really depressing,
Exactly.
and I can't say anything about it because, as I said, I'm not watching the news nowadays because of like that negative feeling, that sadness that you would see, especially right now that there are a lot of islands that experience spring.
Hello guys, can you hear me? All right, so I think we lost Ismi for a
Yeah,
while,
I'm back.
so we'll just wait for her. And
I'm back.
all right, so yeah, politics are so depressing nowadays. That's right. R68. That's why people would say right now that they don't like to vote for the next election because of the situation. Because a lot of promises that needs to be broken. So, but it's our obligation, like it's a mandatory that we need to vote. So we have a choice is to vote someone. Um, well, yeah, we need to accept the fact that we are just, in this um, state that we really need to obey and follow. So I think the best way for us is to choose like the person who we can trust and the person who help people. I mean, show their love to people and willing to share and do everything for the nation.
Okay. Nathan comes 11. What's the art scene in the Philippines like? So, are we talking about like paintings, museums, music? What type of arts do you mean, Nathan? Because arts is really broad for me. So, give me clarifications. Jeff said, "Hello, hi, Jeff. Welcome to our live stream." And yeah, it's been a while that we had our live stream. Maybe because, not maybe, but because of the situation right now, we're using phones right now in order for us to have this live stream, and even the
Yes,
data can't suffice our live stream. So it's really difficult, guys. We are so sorry if we always, cut in and out. Um, Dennis said, just showing us the daily things always works. Most love to look behind the tourist curtains. Yes, that's actually the good thing about knowing a culture, knowing on the country. You really need to look at a bigger picture. That's true, Dennis. I would definitely agree with your statement. Um, Texas. Hi, Texas. We are really appreciating your love showing support to our channel, Texas. We really do. And by the way, guys, Texas has a vlog too. If you're interested to know about his vlog, please visit his YouTube channel. Texas, you can actually put your channel here if you want to. Dennis, it's easier for me not to follow politics or even vote. My vote goes to Jesus, return to take over again. Yeah,
right.
politics are having issues right now, especially that the votation of the next coming president is an issue right now because of the situation. I guess uh, I think it. I think Duterte's ruling right now would be extended because of the situation and because they stopped the votation for the new president. But I am not sure is what's up. What's up? Yeah, we have a hard time with the internet right now. We're using data Texas, so it's really difficult. Sorry if it cuts in and out. Um, as long as you're healthy and safe. Thank you so much, Jeff. We really appreciate that you are um, also like you care for our safetyness and our situation right now. We really do appreciate everybody that is like caring for our situation right now. I know it's difficult for us because we can't work because of the internet and the electricity goes down on and off. So I hope we could survive. Okay, next is Nathan. What is, I mean, was like in the US, we have four branches of government in the president, the legislation, the courts, and the states. How is the government set up? So
Yeah,
in the
we have
Philippines,
here.
we only have one president here, and each island has its mayor. So
Yes, and it the branches consist of three, which is the executive branch, legislative, and also the last one is judiciary.
yes. So if you would be the president here in the Philippines, you would also have a hard time because we're talking about people that would be also leading every island, and you can't communicate all of them. Even if you would be in the shoes of the president right now, you would be the best of the best. But if those people would not cooperate, you would really be having a hard time because a team is not a team if the members would not cooperate. That's my perception.
Yes, I agree too. So if there's one like member would not cooperate, so the balance will like not that strong, you know. It should like everybody cooperate or support the president, but it's hard because we cannot please everyone or everybody.
Yes, that's true. So even you are a good leader if your members is not doing their their jobs too as the mayor in each and every island. There are a lot of I think there are a lot of problems and miscommunications. Next is R68 DVR. So how's the weather there? It's rainy. It's rainy. It's a little bit cold. We're not using fans right now because of the weather. And I know if I say cold, you think it's not cold.
Yeah, still the temperature is like 26 to 27 degrees.
Yeah, BJ is already laughing. My definition of cold is 25 or 26 or below than that, like 24, 23. For me, that's already cold. I'm already wearing a jacket. But for you, I guess that's 24 degrees Celsius is very comfortable for you guys because you've been like you already meet snow. For us, we didn't in our entire lives didn't experience like going abroad, so we never experienced what cold weather is like.
Yes, we'd love to.
Okay. Texas Tisoy said, here we have all you mentioned. Then there is Barangay Purok Municipality, Capitan, Mayor, Vice Mayors. There are a lot of, yeah, that's the reason why being a president here in the Philippines is really difficult because every every area, every island has this leaders. It's not it's not like just one leader. We're talking about a lot of leaders. We're talking about in the barangay, there's a barangay captain. In the Purok area, there's also a leader there. So it's really divided into a lot of things.
Correct.
So next is Texas, always 85 degrees. That's a good thing about in the Philippines. And I guess Texas Tisoy is loving the temperature here in the Philippines. Okay, I know the heat gets used quickly. When I was in Africa, I remember cold nights under a blanket with temperatures dropping to 20 degrees. I'm from the Netherlands with currently 10 degrees. Wow. I can't imagine myself like experiencing those types of temperature. Because even 24 degrees, 23 degrees Celsius, I'm already wearing a jacket and I'm already drinking cocoa or hot
Cocoa,
chocolate.
hot coffee.
That's a
We
warm
need it.
body. That's what I am right now. For Roger, I think he experienced more colder weathers because he his hometown is in the mountains, so I guess the temperature there is much more cooler, right, Roger?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Especially during dawn, like around 3 a.m. or 3 in the morning. So the temperature
Hey, Jumare.
it's way cooler.
Yeah. So, right now, especially during like December or like October to or up until December, in the mountain, the temperature is really low and it's much colder compared here in the city. That you should really wear jacket, you know, in the evening.
Yeah, in the province, in their like especially in the top mountains of his parents' house, it's really cool. Like really already there in his hometown. I'm already wearing like two t-shirts and a jacket. So yeah, I'm not just really used to cold weather, guys. I have that tropical body. Okay, next is hell yeah, because Texas way hotter than here. I never know that Texas is really hot. I thought that Texas has like 4 seasons too. Um, yeah, I've heard that Texas is near Mexico, right?
Yeah,
And Mexico has only 2 seasons.
yeah. So I guess the
Okay.
politicians heard about too many spoiling the soup. Mhm. Yeah, it's it's just politics right now. It's just a headache to everyone.
Yeah, I believe so. Dennis, but yesterday people were ice skating on the small rivers when it froze a lot a week before. Yeah, it's true. Um, that's nice. Never experienced skating in ice. I I just I just seen roller skating here in the Philippines.
Yeah, we really love to experience even once in our like life. So relax is me when Roger has enough money. He can fly you to Japan, so close 24-hour flight and freeze your ass in Japan or Korea when it goes freezing during winter. Yeah, but you know, it's hard to go abroad. Like you have to practice everything. So and the process is really slow here.
Okay, so relax. Yeah, I really want to go to Japan. I want to climb Mount Fuji. I really want to experience what it's like to have snow because they say that Japan's snow is a little bit warmer than any other countries that has snow, especially in Canada and other parts of European countries too. Their snow is really cold, they say.
Okay, okay, I'm
Next,
back. I'm home.
Rudy. Okay, I'm back. Um, yeah, I think you're just cooking lunch right now. Have a good lunch, Rudy. So BJ said that Roger and Esme can climb Mount Fuji. Yeah, they say that Mount Fuji is one of the bucket lists for most people that likes to really experience climbing the most tallest mountain in the world.
Yes, for sure it's hard, but it's a great experience. It's like a way of uh, an adventure, It's an experience that you can never tell or something. Yeah, we would love to, hopefully in the future. Texas to stay away from politics, Roger. It's a mess. Yeah, correct. It's a headache. So listening to the news about politics is really, really a big headache to not only me but to all people here in the Philippines. So that's why I've heard that people would say they don't like to vote for the next election.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody doesn't like election. Next is Scott. Hi, Scott. Good evening from El Paso, Texas. Hola, ¿cómo
Yeah.
estás?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our live pod. How are you doing? How's your Christmas?
Yeah. Next is so Nathan is a photographer. That's the reason why he's asking about the arts here in the Philippines. So you would really have good photographs here in the Philippines, especially if there's a lot of like people that do protests, election night, election day. Sorry, election day. There's a lot of like scenarios that is good for photos here in the Philippines. Yeah, Mount Fuji is in Japan. I actually
Perfect.
know because I have students in areas near Mount Fuji. Um, like I have students that tell me about Mount Fuji, that their house has the view of Mount Fuji and they show it to me. I think, yeah, I don't know, guys, if you know that I'm actually an English teacher and me and Roger teach Japanese. And for me, my company before, we teach Japanese, Korean, and Chinese in English. So that's a reason why I can speak a little bit of Japanese. Only the basics, though. Um, yeah, there's a lot of very unique animals here in the Philippines. If you know tarsier, the world's smallest monkey in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, in Bohol. Next is, if you both could travel, where would you want to go most and what do you want to experience there?
Yeah,
Me,
yeah. First, okay, go ahead.
you go first. Go first.
Okay. For me, I want to like explore first here in Philippines. Like, I'd love to go to Palawan, Boracay, and Siargao. So that's like one of like in my bucket list, like Palawan, Boracay, and Siargao Island.
Yeah, I would go
Then,
with local first before anything else because me and Roger never traveled in the locals right now. We never been to Palawan. We did never been to Boracay. We never been to Siargao, the 100 islands in the Philippines. There's a lot of tourist attractions here in the Philippines that we must experience too. But because we've never been there and because we're both busy, it needs to take time.
yeah. So maybe when our daughter turns like maybe 4 or 5 years old, maybe we can travel uh, together. So,
The new year will be in Chinese Tiger Year 2022. Yeah, the year of the tiger. I heard
all right.
that the year of the tiger such new variant right now, and like typhoons and other natural catastrophes right now would be already okay. It's I really want to like go back to not go back. I want to visit my family in Cebu because now the situation is difficult and we have Haley. We can't go to Cebu right now. Yeah. And here in Davao, we have the world's largest eagle. Yeah, it's also popular too. Uh, I think Nathan, you would really have a lot of. I think you would really have a lot of good photos here if you visit in the Philippines. Scott said hello. Hello, hola, ¿cómo estás? I wonder how cold it can get at the top of Mount Apo. I don't know because Mount Apo is really tall. It's I think the tallest mountain or tallest, yeah, the tallest volcano. Is it the tallest volcano or the tallest mountain here in the Philippines? Volcano? We can't hear you. I think you're on mute. How are you guys doing there? We're really okay here. Everything's okay, but the only problem is we can't work because of the our internet provider is not fixing the internet right now, so we don't have internet. We're just using data. I know we have
Yeah,
lots of OFW in our country and take lots daily or weekend trips to other country cities using public transportation by train. Here in the Philippines, the only I don't know in Davao, but the only island that has a train is Manila.
yeah,
Um,
Ella.
only Manila has a train. Even for me, this is the funny fact. I never ride a train. Never ride a train. Never ride an airplane, guys. So I wish I want to experience first riding a train and next riding an airplane.
Yeah, in the future, not much pleasure when you go Palawan. You must land in Puerto Princesa. And so the 7 hour bus ride from Puerto Princesa to Lito picture as a long ride, and so yeah. Well, but still, we would love to experience go to Palawan, but we prefer Boracay first. Yeah, if we can.
Boracay. I want to
Yeah, Fish.
experience. I want to experience Siargao because one of my friends said Siargao was fantastic.
Yeah, but Siargao right now, they really had a, you know, like after the typhoon, uh, Siargao place or area or place, yeah, they're really suffer like really bad, or suffered really bad.
Yeah, Siargao right now they really suffered very bad. Like most of the resorts there, especially with resorts that are made of light materials. Not only light materials, but also the one made out of cement. They had a lot of ca- casualties. There's a lot of casualties in Siargao right now. Um, Scott said, "Are there good backpacking and camping areas near and Mount Arayat?" Yes, there are. There are a lot of famous. Ay, naku. So, are there good backpacking and camping areas near Mount Pinatubo and Mount Arayat? Yes, there are a lot of areas that you can do backpacking and camping there. I would say you need to first have your like itinerary going there. You really need to plan everything if you want to go to Mount Arayat and Mount Pinatubo. There are really cheap areas there that you could really stay. Because in San Carlos, we actually have an active volcano here. I think you've seen that in Calvin's channel. I hope. And Roger's back. Yeah, so yeah, there's an active volcano here in San Carlos. Next is okay. I'm more of a people kind photo. Oh, okay. So if you're the type of person that photographs expressions of people, you can really find that here in the Philippines, especially if there were no pandemics. At like there was no pandemic. Sorry, pandemic. You can really see that expression here in most of Filipinos, especially if they do they like that we actually do this tradition, especially when religion comes along, while Mount, like Mother Mary and Father Jesus would like go together and go to the church in Manila. Many people would go there. Many photographers actually do photo shoots there because of the expressions of the people that they want to climb to that saint and wants to wipe the statue, get flowers from it to get divine like healing. That's really a famous like famous thing that we do in Manila. Like they do in Manila. We also have sinulog here. Sinulog is also a good there's a lot of things that you could do here in the Philippines. Okay. Um, we'll then go yeah, because I know a little bit of Spanish. You know that in the Philippines, some of the words here are in Spanish. So basically, I know como estás, sí, de nada. You know those a little bit words. Because yeah, some of the materials in Spanish like cuchara, tinidor, we have there's a lot. Okay, teacher, when are you getting numbers on building for meal within days rather than months? Okay, when y'all come here to see me, we all go to Enchanted River. Texas, so I would really love to go to Davao, but you know the situation right now, San Carlos is not. It's prohibiting people to travel to other islands. Maybe near islands like Cebu, yes, but some of the places like Manila or other parts, really far areas, I think it's prohibiting to travel, especially right now that the weather is not that good. Yeah, if you're looking for Nathan, if you're looking for tribe's expression of people, yeah, you could definitely get that here in the Philippines. Enchanted River is I don't know it's in the east or the west, but I think Texas knows that. Okay, selfie. Why so much of that selfie? Mm, okay. Okay, and next 2 year or so we might find photo albums filled with people wearing face masks or they just drop it to the chin for a photo. Yeah, if you've seen like famous like photographers here in the Philippines, even foreigners get a lot of good photos here, especially the expression of Filipinos. That emotion displayed on their face really get that good good expression from the Filipinos. Michael, in your last video, you interviewed Joanna, the airline stewardess, but you didn't ask her she date black men. That's really personal, Michael. And we just saw her. We just seen her. We just seen her. We just seen her. Paditit ka makita-an. Invite guests. Wala man ka. I can't see Roger. So in your last video, you interviewed Joanna, the airline stewardess, but you didn't. Yeah, that's really personal, and we just met her. Um, she didn't want actually to be interviewed, but we just tried to. Oh, saan ako interview? Ana ra. So that's a little bit. I think it's a little bit private, but she said that she met a lot of Black American, not only Black American, but other people. And so that's the reason why she met a lot of Black Americans there. Is Joanna single? I doubt it. She's really pretty. I think she has a boyfriend. I don't know because she's really pretty. She has the height. She's actually 5 feet and 8 inches, guys. You don't really get that height in the Philippines. That's the reason why when I saw her, I really know that she's a flight stewardess. Because of her beauty and because of her height. Yeah, she's now actually having a business, a small business in San Carlos, since most of the flights right now are running bankruptcy. I guess. I think you're on mute, Habs. But mute ka. Um, Michael said, take a risk when interviewing. Because we're just in a small place, we can see each other. Um, I guess that's the reason why I was hesitant to ask her. But don't worry. Thank you, Michael, for your advice. Maybe next time, if we would interview random people, we would ask questions like that. Maybe. I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Check your settings. Okay, so I think I missed that interview, lol. Um, I I think you can check that in our previous vlog, Rudy. Uh, it's one of the popular vlog that we made just yesterday. You have to ask the money questions. Thank you so much for your advice,
Yeah,
DJ.
actually, we have a lot of yeah, we have a lot of questions to ask about her, about her experience, but her time is really limited because she's working.
Yeah, at that time she was actually working, guys. So we were really hesitant to ask her more questions because she was working and we just borrowed a spare time for her because at the same time she was doing online chatting with the customers and doing cooking. So we just borrowed like 2-3 minutes of her time or even 4 minutes. BJ said 5'8". Is she Filipinas? She's actually half Chinese. Um, the reason why she's tall because her father is 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2". Yeah. Uh, Texas. Nope, I don't prefer tall chicks. It's really limited here in the Philippines to see a tall girl, a tall woman. It's either they're mixed blood or they're not women. You already get or know what I mean. Okay, Texas is I like short and thick. Yeah, there's a lot of short people here. There are also skinny type. There's a lot of very like variety of different appearance, physical appearance here in the Philippines. Is she the family breadwinner? Um, I think all of them are really hardworking because her sister too is also having a business there. Like they're just selling side by side. I think all of them are really like since they're Chinese, half Chinese, so they're really good at business. I'm 5'6", so I prefer shorter, but I'm not going to be picky. There is a lot of people that is less than 5 feet here. Even 5'1", 5'2". I'm just 5 feet and 2 inches. So I'm also small, not that tall. When I tried to stand beside her, I just looked like a dwarf. She's really tall when she's standing up. When I try to interview her, I just tell her, "Can we just can we sit?" Because I'm pretty much insecure of her height. Because she's really tall. Like they had the same height as Roger. There's a lot of Filipinas that are under 5 feet here, especially right now. Um, uh, I sorry. I'm so sorry. Roger keeps cutting because of the data, because of the connection. We don't have good connection, guys. Okay. We actually have a guest right now, and it's the mother of his nephews and niece. She's actually 4'10", 4 feet and 10 inches. She's a small woman, and apparently, before she's a part of our series. Ate Gina, alay ko Ate Gina. Alisa ba pakita sa? Alisa ba? Kadiya raman. So she's one of what we interviewed before. So she's 4 feet and 10 inches. So as you can see, she's already she's she's small. So this is a very this is a very common height in the Philippines, especially in the province. Ah, that's cute. 4'7" was my last Asian GF. Oh, she's really small. Okay, the question would be, are there any men she wouldn't date? Which one? Joanna? To ask her, but we know that she's still single, but I don't know if she has a boyfriend. But most flight stewardess don't really marry early, and they don't really get kids, especially that she's half Chinese. Their parents are really Ate Gina.
Jonna
Um,
is 30 years old. 31. 31.
yeah, she's 31 years old, and since she's a mix or like half Chinese, they really get married really old. I guess
Like
32, 35.
30 and above.
Yeah. And most of the time their parents would pick the person that they need to get married. That's the tradition of Chinese.
Yes. And yeah, that's why uh she's like, I mean, I think he's like in a family where they're like business minded uh because they have a blood or Chinese blood, right?
Yes, that's true. They prefer to for their children. They prefer for their children to have a wealthy guy, um, a successful guy, and that's most Chinese preference. Okay. Yes, chicks like that are preserved for the rich, and her family encourages that kind of trait, especially Chinese. They would not dare their daughter be with a broke ass. Yeah, as I said, yes. Yeah, because most Chinese are pretty strict when it comes to the like the status of the guy. They would really check your background. They would check if you're successful, if you have business, if you have that degree, everything about you. They're really strict when it comes to everything that you do. So if you have that half Chinese, half Filipino, prepare to have a very, very long like interview with the parents. Who has the most healthy ways? What do you mean? I think most Filipinos don't like men with beard. It depends because some Filipinas like men that has beard. Some Filipinas don't. For me, I if Roger has beard, it's okay. If he doesn't, it's also okay. But since we have a baby, our baby doesn't like when he has a beard because it's itchy. Yeah, it's really fact. I think Texas already seen or met a half Chinese, half Filipino. Have you asked your aunt about dating foreigners? She never experienced dating a foreigner, and she never experienced talking to a foreigner. She already has 3 kids. The eldest is already 21. And the youngest is unsa pila gani edad ni mo, Kim?
He's talking about your auntie, oi.
My auntie. My auntie. Like my single aunt is like her name is Rachel. Rachel is my tia or my aunt Rachel is because she is really interested in dating foreigners. When I was, I think, a teenager at that time, when I was in high school, she was already like doing dating websites, and I still remember that my grandma was the one helping her with responding to those foreigners because she really wants to date a foreign guy before. As far as I know, I still remember that she went to Yahoo. That was the most, I think, the most popular chatting website that I know. She also did date with Asia website. dating with a I don't know. I'm not used to web dating websites. So date with Asia. Think she also did Cupid. I'm not sure, but I was still young at that time. She's really interested in dating a foreigner. Up until now, she's still single. I don't know if she's still interested in dating foreigners. I chatted her millions of times, but since she is in Cebu, I guess the signal there is not really good. Uh, got a badass name for a slogan. From now, okay. Roger, I just got a badass name for my slogan. From now on, I'm known as facts on the ground, not boots on the ground. Hell yeah.
And what's in the ground is Calvin, though.
Um, Roger, well, yeah, I guess that would be preferable for your YouTube. Again, guys, Texas Desoy is a YouTuber and he has a YouTube channel. Please visit his YouTube channel, guys. BJ, be prepared to pull out your bank statement. Yes, that's true. For Chinese, half Filipino, you really need to tell how much do you earn in a month, what is your business, and so
What's your
on.
job?
They would really interview you to the point that you really need to tell what is your monthly income, everything.
Yes.
Okay, Michael Miller, her mom was helping her on the dating site. Yikes, lol. Because my aunt is not really that good at speaking English way back before. That's the reason why my grandma was the one helping her with the words. So she was proactively asking my grandma to help her, not to convince her. Because she was the one that is really interested in dating a foreigner or having a husband that is a foreigner. All I do is give you raw facts. That's good. Really good, Texas Design. I prefer Texas Design as Calvin T YouTuber. Yeah, Calvin is a YouTuber and he is really popular now in Negros. And I guess some of the YouTuber already knows. I recognize the boots. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's a slogan of Calvin, I guess. Okay. Texas said, I can't speak for Calvin doesn't San Carlos. I'm in Davao and I will always promote it as best place in the whole Philippines. Even for me, I'm in Negros. I would always promote Davao too, or yeah, Davao because it's it's one of the most cleanest, the most improved cities, and also the place or the food there is cheap too. You can really build a business in Davao. I'll be there in May for 6 months. Ah, that's great. So you're already coming here in the Philippines. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Maybe you can meet my aunt. I would tell her. I already chat her, but she's not online because of the data there in Cebu or the signal there in Cebu. Even my parents, I can't reach them. So I really want to talk to them if they're already okay, if they still have money. I really want to know because I want to send them money. I know it's really difficult for us right now because we can't work, but I think it's much more difficult for them to, because all of the prices of the food, the water in Cebu is really expensive, like triple the price. How is the drinking water supply there? It's actually okay. R68 DVR. Can you tell me what's your name so that I could address you properly? R68 DVR. Um, the drinking water here in the Philippines is okay. We have natural spring water, and we also have people that would deliver water, drinking water here in our place. How much are flights to Ireland? I don't want to do hopping. If you want to do island hopping, you really need to prepare because if you go with local travel, the flights is not really expensive, but like from your country to the Philippines, I've heard that it's really expensive. That's the only thing. I don't know how much is the flight from island to island right now because I'm not in front of the computer. But don't worry, Michael. We would check that out. You can just send us an email, and we would check that for you once we have our internet.
But I'm not sure.
Guys, that's $15 for a pro. I'm not sure it's like $15, but that's approximately. So it would vary on the dates that you would fly. Okay, Michael. Well, I'll be there also, but permanently just waiting for the darn. Well, that's a good news that you'll be really good news. For the people that would be here permanently, you're so lucky and you are also blessed that you can stay here. Yeah, less than 1 hour flight. Yeah, that's just less than 1.5 hour flight. So um it's not really a long flight. RSV. Okay, Ken. Hi, Ken. Nice to finally meet you. Ano na siya eh? Yeah, when it comes to Cebu and Davao, that's actually a long flight, I guess. Davao, because Visaya and Mindanao, a long flight. Not really long, but like, can you tell me taxes like how many hours does it take Cebu from Davao? Because if you say like island hopping, like
Inom siya?
really cheap.
Wala siya sa mga
Okay, I'll take your aunt island hopping with me as a guide. If she's not busy with her work, why not? She's actually taking care of um she's a nanny, so she's taking care of the the babies of, I think Texas Tisoy knows Gaisano. If you heard about Gaisano, Texas Tisoy. So his boss, her boss is actually Gaisano, the owner of Gaisano Malls. And she's taking care of the children of Gaisano. Okay, I have 15%.
Yan lang, mga Kwan Habs, mga 30.
Okay, so we need to end the vlog at 11:30, guys. I don't have power anymore. The data is not good. Or the connection is not really good for Roger too. But thank you so much, guys, for supporting our live right now. Thank you for like viewing this live stream with us. I know that you're busy there, but you had time to listen to us. Um, do not
Hello, hello. Pa- Yes, thank you so much for watching, everyone. We would like to say, yeah, once again, thank you for all of your support, um, even though the signal is not good, but we are still here, and we would like to say hi to Looney Franklin from Houston, Texas. Yeah, thank you so much. See you guys in our next live. Hopefully, we could have a good internet, and maybe tomorrow we will go to the mountain and celebrate New Year with our family or with my parents. So thank you so much, Ken, VJ, Rudy, Welfida, Texas, Tisoy, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you so much also, RLS. Have a great day, guys. Thank you. Carl, thank you so much. And thank you so much also, Dennis. China. So you have to see to it or check the meter. All right, guys. So I would like to end the live stream in 5 minutes from now. So I'm just reading your comments and say thank you to all that we are here, that, participating in the live stream. So
Esme is out right now because the phone is out of, it's already low, but if no meter, that would be okay. It's not possible if no meter. So maybe much better for you to have a Grab taxi or an Uber. Yes, correct. I agree with Dennis. Don't take the taxi if no meter ran. So because it's not possible. So then much better to be safe uh, than say sorry. So you have to be careful, especially if you come to the Philippines, especially if you are a first timer. Um, especially if you are a first timer, you really have to be careful in riding taxi. So I would suggest you should book a Grab taxi or um, an Uber because before you ride the car, you could see how much is like the fare on your phone because you have to book it. So let's say, for example, uh, in Cebu from um, IT Park to Ayala, you can see the price on your phone. Happy New Year, China. DJ, if no meter, ask Roger about the cost or bring Roger with you. Yeah, sure, why not? You can ask me. So yeah, once again, I would suggest to book Grab, taxi, or an Uber car to see that the price for the fare is accurate. So I would like to give to like shout out to everybody and please be safe, everyone, and advance Happy New Year and just enjoy. Yeah, just enjoy together with your family. Yes, that's correct. Well, Faida, use the Grab app or Uber app to book a car or taxi. And once again, you can see the fare, how much. Dennis, I have my own taxi company. I'll fire my drivers if they don't use the meter properly. Yes, that's a good decision, Dennis. So once again, guys, thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you are safe. And once again, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the day and advance Happy New Year. See you in our next vlog. Okay? Yes, BJ, have a good day. So thank you so much. Bye.